Bismillah. Good morning, good morning. It is a new month of God's blessings. August 1st here in Dubai. I want to talk about a specific topic today of strategic exclusion. The power of saying no. I didn't really get this until lately, and I'm talking about this year in particular, where I grew and I realized that I have the complete power to reject, to accept, to choose my thoughts fully. I used to believe this vaguely, but when I really started understanding this concept, honestly, my life changed.
Estamos bien, sobre los billetes de 100, no hay nada malo, estamos bien, está todo bien, todos los míos están bien, estamos.
We talk about the 5 pillars of faith, fitness, mindset, health, and wealth. Those are the pillars that we help professional athletes unlock their full potential, and in general, that's what we stand for at Pravus. See, these 5 pillars are the core essence of life, and you must learn to say no, to exclude yourself to things that doesn't sit with your full potential regards to these 5 pillars. So, for example, in terms of your faith, if something doesn't sit right with your faith, it's not in accordance of your faith, you must exclude yourself. This is where the most important state of mind comes in. Can you train yourself to say no? You see, God gave you the ability to reject and accept any thought that you have, meaning that when a thought comes into your brain of fear, of worry, of anxiousness, or of something that doesn't go along with your vision, you have the full power. God gave you the full power to accept or reject a thought. When I learned this, and I learned this fully this year, that everything that I do has to go in accordance with the vision. You have to learn how to train your mind. Train, in Islam we say nafs. You have to train it because it's new. You haven't thought this way before. See, we get so many thoughts every day. We have to learn how to accept, how to reject thoughts. And once you do that, life changes. See, on my journey, I thought that when I was going to the next level, I was going to add more work, more responsibilities, more connections, more networks, saying yes to everything and everybody. The strategic exclusion, it's about minimizing, it's about removing, not adding. And when you learn that, say, okay, I need to do more of the things that benefit my goals, my vision, and my future. Because there are 2 versions of this. One part of it is removing yourself physically. But the biggest part of self-mastery is strategically excluding yourself from yourself. You're going somewhere you've never been before, so you have to turn into someone that you've never been before. You have to set new goals. You have to push yourself to limits that you've never seen. And when you do that, it's going to collide with the current person that you are today. This is why you need to learn how to control your thoughts, how to control your environment, how to control your mind. And trust me, once you do that, the external, the beauty of this dunya, alhamdulillah, but it won't matter. It won't matter where you are, where you travel to, what you have, because you have the full control of your thoughts. This is something I tell myself on a daily basis. I control my thoughts, God controls the outcome. I tell myself this every day. I just have to control my thoughts. Think positively about God, about myself, about the plan that I'm on. I remember, when you're a visionary, when you're a leader, the path forward is not always clear. It's filled with bumps and bruises and obstacles and things that you don't understand. But looking back, you always understand why God did it this way, a certain way. Moving forward, you don't know maybe what you're doing, where you're going, what's happening. But you just have to have trust and know that the only thing that you can control is your mind. So coming into the remainder of the year, I want you to control your thoughts and leave the rest to God. I want you to reject and accept any thought. I want you to think about your vision, your plans, your goals, right? You have ambition. Everybody has ambition. Honestly, look, who you want to become is the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter where you are, what you have. You don't have the finances, you don't have the education, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the location. Doesn't matter. If you decide that this is the person you want to become, that's the only thing that matters. Once you lay out a vision and you act accordingly. Meaning, you are now someone that takes fitness and health very seriously. You already know what to do. I reject any thought of me eating poorly. I reject any behavior of me eating poorly. I reject any environment of me eating poorly. I reject any friendships that eat poorly. All of a sudden, you're now the most fit person you've ever been.
Hoy me levanté contento y me levanté feliz, aunque dicen por ahí que están hablando de mí. Ey. Joda que se joda, que se joda, ey, ey. Joda que se joda, que se joda. Hoy me levanté contento y me levanté